This is sort of a reply video, okay? There's this guy up here on YouTube. I've watched quite a few of his videos, okay? I like the guy, okay? I mean, I love his accent. Some of his videos are alright, I really do. Yeah. I sort of enjoy watching them, okay? But he was doing a survival video. That's the name of this. It's sort of a reply to him. So it's his name in his video. It's just a reply to it, okay? And of course, I'll leave the link to his video underneath this video and the more down below so that you can actually watch it yourself, okay? But I wanted to point out a couple of things here. First off, he's talking about survival, okay? And he's talking about in case of, like nuclear war. We have a nuclear war, okay? And he's talking about survival. And he's got a whole shitload of stuff he's showing you. From a room full of stuff to a crate full of stuff that's all for survival, okay? First off, I would have to hope that he's smart enough to understand that, how's he going to haul all that stuff? Okay? I mean, for one. For two, you got a whole shitload of stuff to haul. And if we actually in this type of situation, and you have to go out in the wilderness or whatever, flee for survival, whatever, okay? You're not going to be carrying all this stuff with you. Not possible. It's just not possible. And if you thought you actually could, well, for all the people that wasn't prepared, they're still around, see you coming down the street hauling all this shit, well, good luck. As you get mobbed and people want to steal your stuff from you, they'll be looking to see if you got food or grub, Yeah, but they're not going to care about your life because it's about their life. It's about survival. So they won't care if they kill you, okay? So you'll have to be ready to defend yourself. You might find yourself outnumbered big time and not able to defend off the amount of people might be coming at you. You're hauling a whole shitload of stuff down the road, for one. For two, I don't know how you're going to haul that much with you anyhow, because when you talk about survival, okay? But there's a few things I want to point out here, okay? So, watch this, and I'll be right back with you.
Being prepared.
Now this one here, I love this, okay? Okay? He's promoting this, okay? He's promoting using this shower bag for water out in the wilderness. I want to know, you don't see this sold too often, especially here in the States anymore. Most people probably don't even know what this is. You know why it shows a girl in the picture? Do you know why it shows a girl in the picture? Do you looking at the name of this? This is a douchebag. Okay? Now listen to what he says about douchebag.
He's having a good time there, but a good shower bag can also act as a water canteen.
Okay. A good shower bag. Excuse me. Hold on, back up. Since when is a douchebag a shower bag? I'm sorry, I just had to say that. Okay, the video's going to freeze again, right? YouTube's doing this.
There's a waterproof.
Okay. No, they're not waterproof.
So,
I'm going to show you this bag again. I want you to see this.
We're going through some stuff here to give you an idea of being prepared. She looks like she's having a good time there.
Yeah, she's having a good time there. See, and they're misleading the picture. They're showing her spraying the water on herself, okay?
But a good shower bag can also act as a water canteen as well.
Okay, now I'm going to say that is clearly a douchebag. And for most people, in today's society, I'd have to say the young generation like himself, he actually don't understand what that bag really is. He thinks it's a good shower bag, store water in it, okay? And he's looking at the picture where they misled him, and he fell for the mislead. A douchebag. Okay, ladies, they go to the store and they buy a bottle of douche. That's right. And they used it one time, threw the bottle away because the bottle was empty. Douche. Water and vinegar with an instant roll in it. It's used to, when the woman's in the shower, and she wants to clean out her hole after maybe getting off the period, off the rag, or before sex. Yeah, that's right. She'll stick that thing inside her vagina and squirt it to wash out the inside of her vagina. And back in the day, before they really sold douche in the store, they sold douche bags. Women would fill them with water and hang them in the shower. On the picture, it shows her holding that little wand spraying water, and this is where it misled him. This is where he got all messed up, okay? He don't understand that little wand she's showing, holding with the water squirting on herself. Well, that's because they're not going to show her in the picture sticking it up her vagina. Yes, that's a douche bag. That's right, for cleaning out her vagina. Okay, it's not a shower bag. I suppose you could use it for a shower if you'd like, you know. I mean, you know, I suppose you could fill it up with water and put it out in the sun and let it heat up and hang it from a tree and spray yourself off with a little wand there. I mean, I suppose, okay. Never really thought about using a woman's douche bag for cleaning out her vagina for a shower. Okay. You know, they clearly fooled him with the picture. It's very obvious he didn't understand what it really was, or he wouldn't have been calling it a shower bag. Okay. But just the same, so I thought maybe I should point that out. Okay. But then, you know, I don't think I mean, I'm sure they do still sell them. Where, I don't know. Maybe at Walmart even, you know, I don't know. I'm a guy and I normally don't go looking for douche bags. Okay? So since I'm a guy and I normally don't go looking to buy a douche bag, I don't know. Okay? But just the same, I thought I'd point that out. That's what that was. That wasn't really a shower bag. I suppose it could be used for that. I suppose you could use it to hold water in a survival situation too, okay? He said he thinks it holds like 5 gallons of water. Now, I don't think they hold that much. I think they fooled you with that one too. Okay, but just the same, can you imagine if it did hold 5 gallons of water? Has anybody ever carried a 5-gallon bucket around? You know, 5 gallons of water actually is a little bit on the heavy side. Yeah. It would be if you add up all the other stuff he's got there. And, you know, I would hope that he's using a backpack and he's packing a backpack full of survival stuff. I really would, because a backpack's about all you need. It's about all you're going to have time for. And that's about all you're going to be able to take with you, if it's an emergency like he's talking about. Okay? So I would have to think that you're very, 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 very selective about the stuff that you would put in a backpack and how you'd pack that backpack. Okay? You know, I'm just saying, okay? You might want to get a little board, a couple of boards, and put a board in the middle or something and strap some stuff to a board that you can drag behind you. It's another way to carry a little bit more with you, you know, with a backpack on. But you might want to be selective about that. And, you know, I would hope that he understands that, and that all the stuff that he showed in this video, in the crate, out of the crate, you just ain't taking all this stuff along with you. I got something else to show you. Watch this.
Lots to share. And these seeds I've tested so I know they actually grow stuff. So I've got all sorts of different seeds, from Saskatoons to cherries to even...
Cherries, huh? See, cherries is a cherry tree. You know, cherries grow on a tree. So, you're going to plant a cherry tree for survival, huh? Wow. How long do you want to go without eating? You're going to plant a cherry tree for survival? Wow, that's interesting. By the time the tree gets old enough to start producing cherries. Okay.
Pears in here, I think, too.
Pears! Yes. Wow. Here we go again. Does anybody know where pears come from? Yeah, pears come up from a tree, too. Yeah, it's called a pear tree. Cherries come from a tree. Cherry tree. Yes. So, you're going to plant a pear tree and a cherry tree for survival. I guess as long as you got a long time to go before you need to eat it, because it's going to be a long time before you be eating any of that fruit. Okay, now it's all right to take seeds and stuff if you want to take seeds, you know. But the way I would look at it is this way. What if a nuclear holocaust happened in the middle of the winter where you're at? I would think the ground might be just a little off-season, a little hard to be trying to plant seeds and expect them to grow. Okay? And in a survival situation where you're constantly had to be on the move to keep your ass safe, to keep your ass alive, I don't know that you got time to hang in one area to watch your garden grow. Okay, I really don't. Okay? So I got nothing against him wanting to take seeds, but you know. And then, of course, there's the cherry tree and pear tree. Very bad example of survival stuff. And he talked about, well, in case all the trees are wiped out in a nuclear holocaust, you might want to plant some trees again. Now, did you ever stop to think about the soil and the ground might be destroyed and can't grow nothing for years before that soil's any good again? Oh, but he didn't stop to think about that, did he? Yep. So, you know, that was just another little hint I might want to throw at him, that nuclear holocaust, the radiation and stuff that's in that bomb, you know, goes off, and all them trees are disintegrated and gone, as he talked about. And you're really going to try to plant trees on ground that's contaminated? It's going to take years to come back. And then understand this. Trees take years to grow. You know, let me use the fruit trees, for example. Pear tree. That's right. Cherry tree. That's right. Plant that from seeds. Right? So if he gets it planted from seeds and can get it to produce fruit, not 5, 6 years later probably, before he starts to see any fruit out of it. So, you know, bad examples of survival stuff. Because I think he'd be dead if he was waiting on that fruit. He'd have died of starvation. Okay, what can I tell you? You know, it's like the garden. The ground's contaminated. Well, you want to grow some radiation food? I don't understand it, but I just thought I'd point that stuff out. I know he means well. I do know he means well, but I think he's just a little bit out of whack right there. Okay? I don't know what to say, but I wanted to point it out because that was definitely off the wall.